Students, in my previous class, I explained about the archaeological sources, and today's topic is the continuation of the same part, that is archaeological sources. In the last class, we studied about the archaeological excavations and inscriptions. Here we have other archaeological sources, that is coins. The coins were also considered as one of the important archaeological sources, and which helps us to know about political, then economic, religious and cultural attributes of the prehistoric people or our past. Here the study of coins is called as numismatics. The study of ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ನಿಮಿಸ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಣ್ಯಗಳ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅಂತಲೇ ಒಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ವಿಧಾನ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ? ನಿಮಿಸ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ನಾಣ್ಯಗಳ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ. ಹಿಯರ್ coins helps us to understand about the chronology, that is period, then dynasty, then economic condition, religion, script and languages. Coins also gives us information regarding metallurgy, artistic abilities of the people, then titles, trade relations, etc. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಚಾರಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಯಾವ ಅರಸರು ಅದನ್ನು ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಒಂದ್ ವೇಳೆ ಅರಸರ ಹೆಸರು ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಎಂಬ್ಲೆಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, that also helps us to find out their dynasty, then chronology, that is period, then their religion. Sometimes we find these objects of gods and goddesses which are minted over those coins. Then economic condition, mainly financial condition. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯವು ಉತ್ತಮವಾದ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅರಸರು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೆಟಲಿನ ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅವರ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಅಸ್ ಟು ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ನಾಣ್ಯಗಳ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವು ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ನೀಡ್ತದೆ. ದಿ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಪ್ತಾ, ಶಾತವಾಹನಾಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಯಾದವಾಸ್, ವಿಜಯನಗರ ಎಂಪೈರ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ಡ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ were also noteworthy, means appreciable. The availability of coins of one country in another country tells us about the commercial contacts of one region with another region. In India, a large number of Roman and Greek coins were discovered, and this shows that the trading contacts of Indians with Romans and Greeks. Here coins also tells us about the economic history of various dynasties, means their economic position or financial condition, the different dynasties, then their trading relations with the foreign countries. The symbols of gods which are appeared in those coins also helps us to know about their religious practices or about their beliefs and worshipping interest of the people. The coins also explain the language used by the kings and their political achievements, etc. Because some rulers issued coins on some special occasions, when they conducted Ashwamedha Yaga or when they achieved great success, etc. So that also helps us to know about their achievements, mainly wars or their successes, etc. The notable scholars in the field of numismatics were Dr. Alexander Cunningham and H.R. Scott. These two scholars were experts in the field of numismatics, that is Dr. Alexander Cunningham and H.R. Scott. And these scholars traveled across India and discovered a number of coins. And all these coins which were discovered by these scholars and also others helps us to know about our ancient Indian history or about the past of ancient people. Then the role of coins in writing Indian history is also commendable, because in India large number of coins were discovered, and the discovery of coins is also helps us to know about prehistoric period. It also has a commendable position in the writing Indian history, mainly prehistory. So after coins we have another type of archaeological source, that is monuments. Monuments ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಮಾರಕಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅವರು ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿಸಿದ್ರು, ಫಾರ್ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಮಾರಕಗಳ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದೆ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ದೆನ್ ಸ್ತೂಪಾಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಿಹಾರಾಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಚೈತ್ಯಾಲಯಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಸದೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಟ್ರಾ. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ as monuments. Here monuments are the symbols of Indian culture. Mainly when we study about monuments which were in India, somewhere already destroyed, but the relics of such monuments or remains of such monuments were discovered in many parts of India, and some monuments are in good condition. Here monuments are the symbols of Indian culture. Here the monuments that reveals the cultural interest of the people, and they are the structures of historical importance. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಆ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದು ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಉಂಟು, ಯಾವ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಬಳಸಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಉದ್ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಒಂದು ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಕಿಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಾನ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಮಾರಕಗಳು. ಹಿಯರ್ monuments are the structures of historical importance, mainly forts, then palaces, then caves, temples, basadis, stupas, viharas, etc. are the best examples for monuments. The study of monuments reveals the artistic expertise of the people. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜನರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಕೌಶಲ್ಯದಿಂದ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು, mainly in terms of the construction activities or carvings or painting, etc. Here it also helps us to know about their financial condition, then social and religious ideologies. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬಾ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಖರ್ಚು ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, and that helps us to know about their financial condition, then their social and religious life. Mainly we have the caves of Ajanta, Ellora, then Badami, then Khajuraho, then Buddhist stupas, viharas, Jaina chaitalayas or basadis, then temples at Konark, Belur, Halebeedu, Hampi, then at Tanjavuru, Srirangapatna, Kanchi, Aihole, etc. All these are the best examples for monuments which were built by our ancestors during prehistoric and also during historic period. So all these monuments are actually increases the Indian heritage and culture. The glory of Indian heritage and culture was increases because of such great monuments. And the study of monuments was also greatly helps us to know about the economic, social, religious and cultural interest of the people. So this is all about the study of various archaeological sources and the use of the archaeological sources in the reconstruction of history, or to understand the historical facts and events. This is all about archaeological sources. Okay, thank you.